Welcome, my mercurial mercenaries, to episode 284 of Discover, where today we are going to listen to Too Slimey and his album
Hi.
Anxiety.
Let's just press play. Sounds like a Spectrum 48K. Loading the old days of my youth. Either that. See, I'm not sure. I heard Too Slimey mentioned, and I heard it was a kind of noisy, Playboy Carti-esque cacophony. So my immediate reaction to this would be to test all the levels, to test the cables. We're in Dudley.
We're in Dudley.
But because I've no research, but I read something somewhere that said it's just layers of cacophony. And you won't be able to hear anything that he says. And I thought, actually, well, I thought it might be something that the Mercurial number 6 should listen to, because layers of sound pushed to the absolute extremes, trying to be so slimy, see? And the fact that there's nobody out there in the world of people, I think normal people wearing shirt and ties writing about music, that can understand a single word this guy says as he bites his tongue. I reckon this is for... And then I thought... a bouncing beach will be... We're jumping out the house. People said you can't understand a single word he says, and I thought, this is it. Music with indecipherable lyrics. This is Mercurial number 6. And he's got pussy on the brain. My initial reaction to this is I can understand every single word he's saying. Is that pelican worthy? Or is it too guttural? Just rainwater on the pavement, on the sidewalk. Bring them out. The visuals we've got going on here are like a living, breathing Hell's Angels tattoo. I serve bass. Yeah. I serve real bass. Yeah, it's like we're playing Missile Command. He serves real bass. Remember that? Like a tracker ball. Only people my age will remember Missile Command. We can only add interesting elements of a belt. I can't help it. I'm on arrival. I serve real bass. I serve the real freak. I can't lie. Rail flash titties. With a... I gotta get more speech. Can't say that word. Rock. Boom, 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 boom. Apparently saying, counting the dead. We've got lyrics. Walk on bitches straight out of Europe. Beat the pot, I'm Dwayne. Counting the dead. Counting the dead. Counting the dead. Yeah, it has got a bit of Playboy Carti about it, hasn't it? The album High Anxiety featuring Rock was independently released by Too Slimy. This independence allowed him to fully explore his creative vision, resulting in a project that pushes the boundaries of hip-hop with its experimental production and raw energy. I mean, look, in all seriousness, he's about 20, isn't he? So what you get from that is it's someone like expressing youthful energy, youthful spunk, piss and spunk. And when you get to my age, you can only dream of writing lines like "big booty bitch, you top us." What I'm gonna do here, I think, given that I think we've got like 20 minutes of absolute spunk, I might make the visuals for my video fit the music. Shoot at you. You never know. We can do it. We can do it. It really is like. Look. In all seriousness, right? This is someone. It's Shit Hill, it's Shit Hill, it's Shit Hill, it's Shit Hill. He hangs out on Shit Hill with his set piece shoes. He wants to break it up. I don't care, honey. I'm in bed with Ludacris. I've got an M16. I've got an M16 and I'm pushing all the levels into the red. This is right. It's 2026, right? So as far as I can hear so far, this guy is doing rolling off Molly. This guy is doing what I was experiencing in clubs when I was like 16. The first gig I ever went to. I can't remember how old I was, but I was young. I went to see a gig. It was a couple of bands, but I remember one of them was called Die Laughing. But it was a tiny little club, pitch black, every wall, ceiling painted black, sweat dripping, heavy metal. I think it was like death metal. Like 12-inch, 15-inch speakers everywhere, just sheer walls of sound. The reason I'm totally deaf now. And like just thrashing on bass and drums and guitars. It's literally long hair, sweat, limbs flailing, wall of noise, naturally into the red. Calling the money. Tying up my hands, tying up the seat. Basically, he wants to go to the cinema, to the movie theatre, and someone's booked all the chairs, all the seats. And he's looking at that thing on his app, and he's like, someone's tied up all the seats. What I'm trying to say is my youth. Whoa. Was listening to this in clubs, and when I got home, my computer, when I was loading computer games, sounded like this. And as it loaded, the borders of the screen would do that. So this is my youth. Give me head. Give me head. To be honest, that's something that you never tire of shouting. Just don't shout it out in the street. Give me head! It's not as it seems. I really am loading 8-bit Commodore 64 and Spectrum games. You don't get Commodore 64s and Spectrums in America, do you? You said you were in the video game, what was it, the video game slump or whatever, when Atari buried all those ET cartridges in the desert and America went into like a void, tumbleweeds to do with video games until like the Nintendo Entertainment System came along. But in this country, we were playing on our computers. We were like, we didn't know about anything about some video game slump. Video games were like this, growing like monstera plants, growing like monsteras. I don't know if it's Monstera or Monstera. Is it Thundercats or Fundera? Shut up. Do you know what? I did this album once. It's a beautiful album. Came in a variety of lots of little 45s. No one watched it. I thought like the rap fans were like really into this guy on bass, but it seems like no. They're only into Kanye. Do you know what? I'll do the belch before I do the belch. Sorry. It's dirty, I know, but the thing is, I've now belched for 284 episodes. It's because I don't know what other reactors do. Do other reactors drink? Because I drink gas. I mean, obviously not petroleum. The prices are doing that because of a certain thing going on at the moment. It's not a political channel. It's not a political channel. Red Moon. That is 8-bit gaming. Whoa! The first song that sounds like it could be... Well, no. We're back into doubly... Was that DTX in the cinema? Get in the car! This is Playboy Carti, isn't it? Part 3, strip it really easy. Who's this Dallas Cowboy? Back to Black. Oh, is that someone else? Sounds like someone else. In Her Jaw features a collaboration between 2 Slimy and Isaiah TG, blending their unique styles into a track that's both intense and experimental. The song is known for its heavy use of distorted bass and screeching vocals, just like every other fucking track on the album. Oh. Listeners have noticed that this is one of the more subdued moments on the album. That's kind of what I was going to say at the beginning. Link Up. Every song. Yeah, it's like he's playing an arcade game in 1981. I reckon, yeah, I was playing Yeah, I was playing arcade games in 1981. I mean, I don't know. I read a little bit about the album, no research, but I read that there was this Too Slimy thing, and it seemed like some of the modern music reviewers were a bit alienated by it, and they thought, so I'm shouting, but I've got this music fucking loud on my headphones, pulling my piss. Just get your cock out, have a urine stream, and have a 20-year-old come along and grab the urine like it's solid and pull. I read that the modern reviewer thought this might be a piss take, might be a joke, because it's like just distortion and indecipherable vocals, and maybe it was like a bit of a game and a bit of a laugh. And I thought, that reminds me of the criticism that I used to experience of the music that I listened to in my youth. And even some of the music I've listened to on this channel. Some of that really heavy, like death metal. And when I listen to it, I hear the music. So I wanted to, oh my God, I wanted to listen to this to see how alienating it is. And this isn't alienating, is it? It's just a load of distorted shit going on. And it sounds quite fun. And I remember liking Whole Lotta Red. This has, to me, don't shoot me, yeah? To me, this reminds me of that kind of Playboy Carti vibe. Punk rock rap. PRR. Punk rock rap. Too Slimy, whose real name is Sergio Garcia, has been recognised for its distinctive style in the Latin industrial experimental plug genre. Fuck me, we've got a Latin industrial experimental plug. It was bad enough we were trying to differentiate between heavy metal, thrash, death, doom. Let's go home.
Okay,
no, so far, honestly,
I swear to God,
I'm genuinely liking this. This is the sort of music that I could be out tonight in a club with a bottle of Newcastle Brown. I mean, I'm going to throw up tomorrow morning, the way I've just described it. But why not? Happy Horse. How you padding it? I'm having it. Have I made it clear? How did it go? How did it go? How did it go? Bouncing Beach Ball bass. Rags to riches to bags to bitches. Baby, let's go. She give me the dome. See, in the last reaction, someone mentioned putting the finger on the dome. I assumed it meant like the dome, the skull, the forehead. Now I'm not. Service domes, now I get it. I misinterpreted. Domes is some sort of drug reference. This is some sort of drug reference. Right, you spilled the lean. So we're talking about various drug references here. Molly, lean, dome. Well, I'm an old man. I'm an old English gentleman. Although, my point with this particular reaction is to prove it's like art. I still consider these reactions like art. And I'm meat. We have to cook some steak tonight because the date is today's date. You know when that happens to the food. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, right. So I read that this was a chaotic, noisy, distorted, indecipherable album, and I thought I'm gonna join in with the spirit. I'm gonna get a massive bottle of beer, and yeah, I'm gonna get criticism on this particular reaction for being nonsensical, being indecipherable, being potentially purposely crazy. Therefore, oh, you're trying. Right, that's it. What I would type on this video in the comments is, bros trying too hard, right? But the point is, I am trying too hard. I'm into the art of this. The microphone, the lighting, the shirt, the extravagance, the persona. So what I'm gonna do, maybe, is record. I might do this. I might record it all again afterwards. I'll keep this soundtrack, but I won't record another version of me just listening to it without saying anything, and I might intersperse it and just have visuals going on everywhere and just have basically this whole reaction to just be this. So at least we can Jesus a living bass, like a living lover, for just only 4 strings. I want us to be able to remember episode 284. That's what I want. We're going to remember episode 284. Yes! We're going to remember episode 284. Mentioning lean again. Wow. I've outsmoked the smoke machine. Episode 284, where we outsmoked the smoke machine. Holy shit, I was just going to get the drone out. Literally just going to get the drone out. And the album finishes. That was Too Slimy with High Anxiety. And yeah, do you know what? As I explained during the video, I wanted to have the idea, no research, but to know roughly what I was going to have. And in this case, I knew it was going to be like that. I wanted to produce a reaction where the visuals match the sound. No research, but post-album, I've got to say, yes, that was the youth of today trying, in my opinion, trying to be like just pushing it up there and trying to do something that makes other people go, oh my God, what are you doing? And during the reaction, I was trying to reference the fact that that's always happened. There's always been times that when Elvis first shook his leg, the adults at the time were like, oh my God, we can't let our children see that. Ban this filth. Ban this filth. There's always something, and it seems tame after the event. Then the Beatles came along. Ban this filth. Punk. Ban this filth. Heavy metal. Ban this filth. Rap music. Ban this filth. And it gets to the point, I think, in 2026 where what can you do to outrage me? To outrage me. And this is supposed to be it, I think. And yet, to me, that sounded... okay, it was quite cacophonous, but it was also relatively sedate, really. You know, maybe it's the San Miguel. But I enjoyed that. And yeah, it wasn't written for me, was it? And it wasn't tailored for me. It wasn't aimed at me. But overall, I still say, if you have fun with music, then it served its purpose. It's not all about fun. Some music is meant to make you feel sad. It's certainly not all about joy. But I think when you have a demon biting into the head of a Satan skull, it's certainly not music to be played at a funeral. And on that note, my mercenaries, till next time, over and